Welcome back. Today we're testing Yakuza Kiwami 3 Dark Tides on the ROG Xbox Ally X. This video is a playthrough of the demo, which runs about 5 minutes to 10 minutes depending on what you do within the demo itself. It's short but gives a solid idea of how the game is going to perform on the handheld. So I also tested Yakuza 0 Remake, which ran extremely well. This one doesn't run quite as smoothly as that, but it still performs very well overall. This is running at 1080p with medium settings, and I get a hold of around 60 FPS on the Xbox Ally X while running around 17 watts. You can also tweak these settings further by raising the wattage, adjusting settings, or lowering the resolution, but this setup provides a solid baseline for what to expect. Throughout the video, I'll show you a mix of combat, town exploration, and general travel so that you can just get a full sense of what the real-world performance is going to look like. So during my time with the game, I didn't experience any stutters, frame tearing, or noticeable lag. Everything ran smoothly, which is exactly what I would expect from the Yakuza titles. These games are consistently well optimized and translate extremely well to the handheld. It's easily one of my favorite series to experience on this device like this. It controls exceptionally well and text is readable. I really didn't have any issues whatsoever while playing the game. As you can see throughout the gameplay, performance remains strong while moving throughout the town. FPS stays mostly in the high 50s and maintains an average of around 60 FPS for the majority of the game. There is one specific area where I did notice that it briefly dips to around 45 FPS for a split second, but then it quickly recovers and returns to 60, holding steady after that. You'll see minor fluctuations above and below 60, but overall this is the level of performance you should expect on the handheld. Quickly going over the settings that I use, the game is set to 1080p full screen with the frame rate set to unlimited. I do recommend just setting this to 60 as it doesn't really go over it too much. Throughout increasing the wattage, you can get more headroom. Graphics are set to medium with everything left as default, and for upscaling, AMD FSR 3.1.5 is set to quality. Now frame generation is disabled and you can enable it if you want, but I personally avoid it due to the added latency and the minimum benefits in this case. Now, like I mentioned before, I do have the wattage set to 17 watts, and if you wanted to, if you're plugged in, you could go ahead and boost that to 35 watt turbo and then set the graphics to highest, and you'll get pretty much around the 60 FPS as well, or even better at that. But this is what you're going to do when you're pretty much just playing in handhelds. Just go ahead and make sure you are set to the 17 watts 1080p and you should get this same experience. Overall, Yakuza Kiwami 3 runs exceptionally well on the ROG Xbox Ally X. With the full release coming soon, this is easily a recommendation if you're planning to play it on the handheld. If you happen to have any questions about the game, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. If you would like to go ahead and check out the demo for yourself, I'll have a Steam link page linked in the description down below, as well as if you're curious about all the gear and accessories I use, I'll also have that link down there as well. That's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know what you'd like to see tested next on the ROG Xbox Ally X or any other videos that you have recommended. Leave them in the comment section down below. That's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you on the next one.